What's up, guys? I'm Chad Barnes, and welcome to the channel. Here, it's all about real car talk, from simple fixes to smart driving tips and keeping your ride in top shape. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and make sure you watch all the way through. There's a lot of good stuff coming. Let's get to it.
Are you, Alexander, how much the use of quality oil facilitates engine starting in deep minus and increases its service life? Alexander Tkachenko, if we use engine oils that do not comply with the recommendations of the car manufacturer or low-quality engine oils, there is a risk of either not starting the engine in principle or simply ruining the car. The composition of Lukoil Genesis Armatech GC5W30 oil with Volkswagen 50400 and 50700 tolerances includes polyalphaolefins, so the oil has excellent low-temperature properties and low vaporizability. Thanks to the oil, south 41 degrees Celsius pour point, several dozen of our starts and runs have gone smoothly. What is the peculiarity of cold engine starting? Starting a cold engine in winter means increased wear of the cylinder piston group and premature aging of engine oil caused by a number of chemical processes occurring in the engine when the temperature changes. Using the wrong oil can set off a chain reaction of problems. For example, if the viscosity of the oil at low temperatures is too high, it will not only prevent the starter from turning the crankshaft at the speed required for starting. Thick oil will not properly lubricate the moving parts of the engine, which will wear out the cylinder piston group. Lubricant will enter the combustion chamber through the rings, burn out in the cylinders and can damage the exhaust gas cleaning system, primarily the particulate filter and catalytic converter. Increased oil consumption is easy to miss and can lead to oil starvation. The first to be at risk is the timing mechanism, but a critically low oil level often causes the crankshaft and pistons to jam. The final stage of the apocalyptic picture is deformation of the cylinder head or even destruction of the block itself. But let's return to our experiment and listen to the verdict of the International Testing Center for Fuels and Lubricants. This company is approved by foreign manufacturers of machinery. It is the only specialized structure in Russia with 3 laboratories connected in a single system. IIC specialists evaluated Lukoil Genesis Armatech GC5W30 oil samples for physical and chemical condition, acid and alkaline numbers, pH acidity, degree of oxidation and nitration, soot, fuel or antifreeze impurities, determined the composition and concentration of wear products. After a series of starts without engine heating, the physical and chemical parameters of the oil remained practically unchanged. Specialists of an independent laboratory have found only a slight accumulation of wear elements, in particular iron. This is an absolutely natural process. When analyzing the samples taken during starts with preheater, we see similar dynamics of iron accumulation. Although formally the wear processes are comparable during cold starts, in real life the preheater undoubtedly contributes to less wear of the engine. After all, the engine warms up faster, which means that driving takes place in a more favorable temperature regime. Lukoil declares resistance of the thickener to destruction and stable viscosity during the whole service life of the oil, low level of ash content and reduction of inorganic deposits formation in particulate filters and catalytic converters. Indeed, the ash content and inorganic deposit formation in the final laboratory report are also high, which means that the particulate filter and catalytic converter are not in danger of premature failure. During the whole cycle of tests in the climatic chamber, Lukoil Genesis Armatech GC5W30 oil practically did not lose its operational properties, demonstrated thickener resistance to degradation, stable viscosity and will quietly work until scheduled replacement. As for the eternal question to warm up or not to warm up the engine in winter, the experiment confirmed the rightness of Volkswagen, which recommends to start driving almost immediately after starting. The high output pressure of the oil pump and the design of the oil supply system to the friction nodes of modern diesel and gasoline engines guarantee safe operation of the unit from the point of view of resource. In addition, the heating of the fuel-air mixture on a hot engine is optimized, which means that power is increased and fuel consumption is reduced. Of course, a reasonable approach is needed in everything. It is necessary to select oils in accordance with the recommendations of the car manufacturer and with appropriate low temperature properties for your region. And, of course, it is more comfortable and safer to start driving in warmth and with thawed windows. And here the after-start heater, which stood on our test Volkswagen Crafter, will be very useful. High-quality engine oil makes starting a cold engine reliable and safe in any case, and the after heater will provide comfort at the beginning of driving after a short warm-up. More materials on the special project page, https://www. Colesa. Are you a Lukoil Volkswagen? The editorial board would like to thank LLC STC Celsi Prof. LLC International Testing Center for Hot Lubricane Materials and Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles brand for assistance in preparation of materials. In conclusion, our discussion with the engine oil tester has shed light on the critical interplay between tolerances, viscosity, and temperature limits in engine performance. Understanding these factors is essential for optimizing engine efficiency and longevity. As we've learned, precise measurements and testing can make a significant difference in ensuring that engine oils meet the demands of modern vehicles. Thank you for joining us in this insightful exploration, and we hope you gained valuable knowledge to apply in your own automotive endeavors.